I came to know Jerry Garcia first through the Grateful Dead. Their music was a gateway into other music genres, namely bluegrass. There is something so timeless and magical about it. If the sun, moon, earth, and stars were personified into music, it would sound like bluegrass. If I want to go home, I just put on some Old and in the Way.
Holding in the way, that's what I heard him say. They used to heed the words he said, but that was yesterday. Gold will turn to gray and youth will fade away. They'll never care about you, call you holding in the way. Once I hear tell he was happy. He had his share of friends and good times. Now those friends have all passed on. He don't have a place called home. Looking back to a better day, feeling old and in the way.
Old and in the Way, a pioneering bluegrass band, was founded in 1973. This unique ensemble brought together some of the most talented and diverse musicians of the era. At its heart was Jerry Garcia, famed for his work with the Grateful Dead, who showcased his prowess on the banjo. Accompanying him was David Gersman, a virtuoso mandolin player whose contributions to the genre are legendary. Peter Rowan, with his soulful voice and guitar skills, added depth and emotion to the group's sound. The band also featured Vassar Clements, a fiddle player renowned for his impeccable technique and improvisational flair. Anchoring the group was John Kahn, whose steady bass lines provided a solid foundation. Together, Old and in the Way revitalized bluegrass music, blending traditional sounds with their own innovative style and leaving an indelible mark on the musical landscape. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on their discography. Old and in the Way, the group's debut album, was recorded live on October 8, 1973, at this boarding house in San Francisco. The album is considered a classic in the bluegrass genre and is one of the best-selling bluegrass albums of all time. A few notable songs I want to mention from this album are The Hobo Song, written by Jack Bonus. The song captures the wandering spirit and poignant loneliness of a hobo's life. The group's harmonies and instrumental prowess shine, making it a standout track. Another song is a cover of the Rolling Stones song, Wild Horses. This version infuses the rock classic with bluegrass sensibilities. Peter Rowan's heartfelt vocals and the band's intricate instrumentation create a compelling reinterpretation. And the last one I'm going to mention is Panama Red, which was written by Peter Rowan. This upbeat, humorous song tells the tale of a marijuana smuggler. It's one of the most recognizable tracks from the album, showcasing the band's playful side. The next album I'm going to talk about is Breakdown, which was released in 1997. It's a compilation album featuring additional live recordings from the 1973 boarding house shows. It includes several tracks not found on the original album, offering fans more material for the iconic performances. Some notable songs I want to mention from this album starts with Down Where the River Bends. This traditional song showcases the band's harmony, vocals, and emotive delivery. It's a powerful example of their ability to interpret and revitalize classic bluegrass material. Another one is Lost, a slower, more melancholic track that highlights the band's versatility. The interplay between the instruments and the plaintive vocals create a deep, moving piece. And the last one I'm going to mention from this album is Pig in a Pen, which is a fast-paced, energetic track that exemplifies the technical skill and exuberant performance style of the group. It's a staple of their live shows, demonstrating their mastery of traditional bluegrass. The last album I'm going to talk about is Old and in the Way Live at the Boarding House, The Complete Shows, which was released in October of 2013. This comprehensive collection features both the sets from the October 8, 1973 performance at the boarding house. It provides a fuller picture of the band's live energy and musical interplay. Some songs I want to talk about from this album consist of Catfish John, a traditional song arranged by Bob McDill and Alan Reynolds. It tells the story of a wise old man who lives by the river. The band's rendition is heartfelt and soulful, with Jerry Garcia's banjo playing adding a special touch. The next song is High Lonesome Sound. This track highlights the traditional bluegrass roots of the band. The high, mournful vocals and tight instrumental work exemplify the genre's quintessential sound. And the last song I'm going to talk about from this album is Land of the Navajo. Another song by Peter Rowan, it features vivid storytelling and intricate instrumentation, capturing the band's ability to blend narrative with musicality. One of the central reasons for the band's dissolution was Jerry Garcia's demanding schedule with the Grateful Dead. Garcia's primary commitment to the Grateful Dead limited the amount of time and energy he could devote to Old and in the Way. Similarly, other members were heavily involved in their own careers and projects. David Grisman, for instance, was busy with his solo career and other collaborations, while Peter Rowan, Vassar Clements, and John Kahn also had their individual musical endeavors. In addition to these logistical challenges, there were also personal tensions and disagreements within the band. Reports suggest that there were occasional conflicts and disagreements over musical direction and other issues. While these disagreements were not the sole reason for the band's breakup, they contributed to the decision to disband. The group's existence was brief. The pressures of coordinating their diverse schedules led to disbandment. After the initial performances and the release of their self-titled album in 1975, the members returned to their primary musical commitments, effectively ending the band's activities. The passing of Jerry Garcia in 1995 further solidified the end of Old and in the Way, as his involvement was central to the band's unique sound and chemistry. Despite the internal disagreements and logistical challenges, the legacy of Old and in the Way lives on through their influential recordings, which continue to be celebrated by bluegrass enthusiasts and music fans alike. Bluegrass is one of those genres that is played straight from the heart. There's a handful of Old and in the Way shows posted for free on YouTube. I highly recommend checking them out. I'll put some links to them in the description. If you're a fan of the Grateful Dead, I think Old and in the Way will hit the mark for you. Beyond Old and in the Way, there's so many bluegrass artists who get it right, just like them. Thank you for watching. I hope you listen to some bluegrass and have a nice day.